Chi Chi Chi. Chi Chi was lost. It was like, hey, I don't know where I'm at. Because back then she was a little girl, right? She looks like she does in the thumbnail. She wore that little helmet and other things, and the Ox King was her father. And he was like, my Chi Chi, she's gone. And then Goku was like, I'll go find your daughter. Yamcha was, running around, and he found her. And she was like, are you supposed to be my boyfriend? Are you into me? Are you coming to take me back to my father? And he's like, sorry, little girl, I'm, not into you and other things. But she ended up, running away. She found by Goku, and then Goku, he kind of left an impression on her. And he was like, I'm here to take you back to your father, and she was like, okay, you know. And she was like, Goku, will you always remember me? And he's like, yeah, sure, why not? You seem like a memorable person, I'll remember you, and then she was like, oh, okay, will you marry me and shit? And he's like, oh, I guess so, that type of thing. And that's what he did. And that's Goku being a fool, right? He took her back to her father's, and then she, I guess, trained to become a martial artist like Goku. Like after she met him and other things, she wasn't too much of a fighter. Chi Chi when she was a girl, right? 75 for her strength, 74 for her speed, 73 for her durability, 74 for her endurance, and a 74 for intelligence, 73 for experience, and 74 for close skills, 73 for recoup, and a 75 for her. Oh wait, a 73 for her range skills, and a 75 for recoup, and a 75 for hacks. So overall power score is 74% for Chi Chi. Before she became a martial artist and met Goku again years later. But be cool calling on the corner and watch Dragon Ball. OG Dragon Ball on Netflix and Hulu. Be cool calling the corner.